because your website is such a big part of what we do, it is very important to see that it's checking at least a few of these boxes. You definitely want it to appear in Google. That's one of the big things that people always talk about. When someone is searching for your profession in your region, especially if you're based in a location like that, you want your website to appear. So that's one of the big goals from it. Make a fabulous first impression. So I don't know, most people, maybe, if you're searching for something, like I'll do the search and then I'll click on maybe the first 5 or 6 entries and open them all up in new tabs and then just sort of flick from tab to tab. Who does that when they're searching? Like, it's a pretty common sort of search technique. You don't just look at one, you look at half a dozen. And the judgment that you make on each of those happens really quickly.
And in less than a second.
Less than a second, that first impression happens in less than 1 second. Visually, you've got to make sure that your website looks professional and connects well, but it is also about that pitch. It's about the message. Even if it looks really nice, that'll like tick a box in someone's mind, but they've got to also understand what you do and trust you as being a professional straight away. So that's what we want to make sure your website actually does. Connects, gives people that level of trust, and visually looks good enough that they understand that you're professional. Publish content. A big part of a strategy online now is around publishing content. This is something that then can go into search. You'll appear in search results if you've got good regular content, and it goes through social media. This is actually maybe coming back to what we were talking about before. This might be a way of combating a little bit of that not allowed to advertise. It's like, well, I'm just publishing white papers, or I'm writing about what I do. And that is something that will appear in search. It ticks that box of credibility because a client who comes to your site and sees you writing about stuff goes, oh, she knows what she's talking about. She's written heaps of articles about it. So that's the kind of thing that can work really well.